These two words are more than a binding contract. They are a promise to those who you want to spend the rest of your life with. But what if someone walked up to you and said you couldn't say that you couldn't marry someone because of the type of relationship you wanted, or the person you wanted to marry? Unfortunately, many people have been told that they can't say I do, and that they can't get married because of their gender preference or sexual orientation. But times are changing. Today I'm going to explain what marriage equality really means for the LGBTQ and polyamorous communities. LGBTQ is an acronym for lesbian, gay, bi, trans, and queer, and it is used to designate a particular community. According to the Human Rights Campaign, same-sex marriage is now legal in 37 states. The states that do not allow same-sex marriage are Nebraska, Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, you guys take notes? Arkansas, Tennessee, Ohio, Kentucky, Missouri, Texas, Michigan, North Dakota, and South Dakota. But it's all right, we'll get them soon, I promise. So trans and queer fall into similar categories when it comes to marriage equality, usually with the controversy of same-sex marriage. But a lot of trans and queer people don't necessarily identify with the gender that they're given. Some people identify with both genders, some people identify with neither genders. And apparently in a court of law, surgical standards need to be met for you to identify with the sex you want to identify with. So if you don't have lady parts, apparently you're not a lady. If you don't have guy parts, apparently you're not a guy. This is what they say in the court of law. This will be changed soon too, I promise. The LGBT has broken ground tremendously in these past few years and paved the way for marriage equality. But marriage equality goes deeper than that. Now, polyamory is the belief or state of being in love or romantically involved with more than one person at the same time. So this is a lot of people know the gay flag, which is the rainbow flag I had up. And this is the poly flag and the symbol for polyamory. So what people don't understand is that it's incredibly possible for you to love more than one person at a time. And for example, I have a boyfriend and a girlfriend, and I just had to show you them because they're so cute. And I love them very, very much. And if given the chance, I would marry them both, even though they just get on your nerves, but that's love. What can I say? There's an old saying, the more the merrier, so why doesn't that apply here? If multiple responsible adults want to get married, well, what's stopping them? The government. More people these days have heard of side chick culture, and I feel that we should eliminate side chick culture and advocate consensual informed polyamory. Being aware that polyamory is a preference and is available to you is not an excuse for cheating. It makes for happier, healthier relationships. Now, there are misconceptions to polygamy. See, I say the word polygamy and some of you guys cringe. A lot of people think it's taboo, but polygamy and polyamory goes back before Common Era, back in Greek and Roman civilizations. Polygamy is still found in Africa, New Zealand, the Middle East, and in Asia these days. And it's also found in many religious cultures. We know Mormons, a lot of Muslim religions. So my question is, why is it outlawed in civilized societies when it is incredibly prevalent today and has been prevalent since before anything we're doing now? Isn't love just love? The LGBTQ community has made incredible headway in the movement towards marriage equality. And from here, we can expand to the poly community as well. Being able to share your life with the people you love is not a privilege, it's a right. We all deserve to love who we want, how we want, when we want. And no government or legislation should be able to tell you otherwise. Now to quote Benedict Smith from his article, I grew up in a polyamorous household. Life is mostly pain and struggle. The rest is love and deep dish pizza. For the cosmic blink of a moment we spend on this tiny dust speck of a planet, can we simply accept the fact that love is love, including love that happens to be interracial, same-sex, or poly? Discrimination against love is a disease of the heart, and we get enough of that from the deep dish pizza.